Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're heading to Wisconsin's state capital to hunt bluegills. These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, Madison might be the state capital of Wisconsin, and it is surrounded by the Madison chain of lakes, but I consider Madison to be the panfish capital of Wisconsin. And we've got Justin Neu with us, I would call you our bluegill or panfish expert. I mean, you fish all over southern Wisconsin. What's so special about the Madison chain?
The lakes down here, John, are extremely fertile. And the reproduction with the pressure that these fish get, they survive, they excel, and they produce giants. The population is, there's no words for it. It's amazing all the pressure that this chain of lakes get and what it produces.
Yeah, it is incredible when you think about it. And we're going to be after bluegills today.
Yep.
And they're big?
There's a lot of eaters. There's some really nice fish.
Hey, we got our special guest who is our perennial special guest. That's Henry Abbott. But we're going to get some fish, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this. Folks, Amsoil makes a premium product for all of our vehicles, and I've been using QuickShot in my boat for years, and that keeps that motor running great. But PI is important for your truck, huh?
Yeah, gasoline vehicles, and what it does, John, is it basically cleans the whole engine system. Any deposits on valves, injectors, combustion chamber. You get more power because of that. You get better mileage too, like 6 to 7% better mileage. And also, you only have to put it in about every 4,000 miles.
Amsoil is great, isn't it?
It's awesome.
You use it for everything. Look for Amsoil products at amsoil.com. Hey, welcome back, folks. As we talked about, we're on the Madison chain today, fishing bluegills. And in my opinion, July is really the best month to catch big gills. And we take a look at our system here. What do we have, Justin?
Just a simple drop shot to a number 4 Aberdeen hook with a redworm.
Okay, now I see the way that you have that redworm hooked. You said you want that tail quite visible and shaking?
Yep. You want that tail out there. That makes the difference between getting a bite and not getting a bite some days.
Okay, so the squiggly tail draws the big bluegills.
Yep.
Let's get them. Justin, you're going to be the first. I actually caught one that was too small. Let's see what this one is. And is it a good one, Henry?
Yeah, it's a good one, John.
Oh, yeah. Now, that about average right there?
Yeah, that's average.
Seriously, hold that up to your hand, because that actually is a beautiful bluegill. That's about 8, isn't it?
Yeah.
And how big do they get?
We got them out here well over 10.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. Good start. Justin, again, you're actually getting a bite every single cast, folks, which is really cool.
Went in the weeds.
And you're using that real light rod, makes it a lot of fun. Oh, there we go. That's a beautiful fish. Now, the growth rate on these fish has to be pretty incredible, right, Justin?
Yeah, it's a very fertile system, and there's a lot of food out here.
So how old would you say that one is?
5, 6.
That's amazing to get that big in that short a time.
Average is about 1 inch a year. They say they grow like a 10-inch bluegill.
Yeah.
Rule of thumb is about 1 inch.
Right next to the boat, huh?
Yep.
So you got us located right on a weed edge, huh?
Yeah, back off the weeds about 25 feet so we don't spook them.
Okay, let's see that one. Oh, that's a nice, solid 8-inch fish, isn't it?
Yeah, nice healthy fish.
And what are the limits here, Justin?
25 panfish in total on this part of the chain. The upper Lake Mendota is 10, and the rest of the chain is 25.
Hold that out. That's a nice fish. And each guy can keep 25 if they want.
Yeah.
Huh?
Here we go, John.
You're getting bit every cast there. And, you know, what's the bite feel like, Henry? It's pretty light, right?
It is. It's just a couple of taps. You know, you throw it out there, jiggle it a couple times, a couple taps, let them eat it for 2 seconds. And
2 seconds?
Yeah, set the hook.
Here we go, back in the boat ski. I'll tell you what, they aren't giants, but I'll tell you what, that is a quality bluegill wherever you go. And again, folks, you can see the end of that little garden worm hanging off there, and that little bit of action really entices them to bite. Hey, Justin, one thing about finding these schools of bluegills is using the Humminbird Mega Side Imaging. That is crucial. Explain.
Crucial. These fish are moving in and out. Fish are up, getting done spawning. Fish are moving out. Fish are staging. So we look for schools along the weed lines, and with the side imaging that Humminbird has, you can see their shadows. You can see if they're suspended. You can see if they're low to the bottom, and you can see the big school. And sometimes you can even tell if they're perch, bluegills. There's walleyes. You can see them.
Justin, every time you cast, buddy, it's a bite. Every single time you cast. You know that?
Yeah,
And,
they're just stacked up.
Yeah, no, that is fun. And I can see, again, where that mega imaging is so crucial, you know, to find these fish. And you can apply this method to almost any lake in the Midwest, can't you?
Absolutely, and for any species fish.
So it's weed edges. And how deep do bluegills go in the summer?
Well, we get them down to 60 feet.
Do you really?
Yeah, 3 feet to 60 feet. They're everywhere through the water column.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. Buy a Frable Magnum bait station and get the Frable 12-volt power source box absolutely free. That's a $250 value. Free with purchase. Don't miss this unbeatable deal.
Justin.
It's a nice one.
Is it? How can you? Well, you can tell right away. You've done this so many times. Oh, yeah, that's a beauty. Hey, Justin, one thing you and I were talking about off camera before is how the parents love to take the kids on these trips, don't they?
Yeah, it's a blast. Introduce everyone fishing, you know, get people out. It's a family affair.
And you enjoy that as a guide?
Yeah, I mean, I learned my first days of fishing were fishing bluegills.
Yeah,
So.
and again, they're delicious. And yeah, that's awesome. So you encourage people to bring their kids?
Absolutely.
Oh, 2 at a time up there in the front of the boat. You guys are hot. Oh, decent, Henry.
Yeah,
Let's
not
see
too
what
bad.
Justin's is like. Twin bluegills. And Justin, you know, we talked before about the limits, and we don't encourage everybody to keep their limit. What
No.
will feed a family of 4, do you think?
15 of these,
15?
easily.
And you like to throw the bigger ones back?
Yeah, anything over 9 inches back. If they want to take something home over 10, 1 or 2 for the wall, you know, that's not a problem. But 15 of these with, you know, that's 30 fillets. You got your French fries, whatever else, potato salad. I mean, that's a meal.
You guys just had that double, and when you were talking, Justin, I was just hanging that over the side of the boat. Look at the size of that bluegill right there. That is a gorgeous fish. Ooh,
Oh, they're coming
Henry.
one right after another now, John.
No, I haven't even thrown this one back yet, so I want you to hold these up together if you guys would. Justin, grab this one and hold it right up next to Henry's. I mean, those are gorgeous bluegills. Look at that. I mean, together. Isn't that something, Henry?
They're beautiful fish, John.
And you know, again, this system we could use on any of our lakes in Wisconsin or Minnesota. You find that weed edge, use your mega side imaging, find the fish, and you catch them, right?
Yep.
Is it that simple?
That's
it's
simple.
pretty easy.
That's simple. Boy, that's a nice one I caught. You know, we just moved our boat about 50 yards, and that's been the difference in the size, Justin.
Yep. It's you got different schools of them.
Yeah.
You know, the biggest thing I can say to people is move. Don't
Move.
be afraid to move.
Yeah. And that Minn Kota spot lock is such a tool, isn't it?
It's a necessity.
So you put her, you find the fish, put her in spot lock on the edge, and go to town.
Go to town.
That's another nice one. How big is that? 8.5?
8.5.
8.5? And you've got them up to 11.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, these things fight too, folks. There we go. He had a bigger heart than he did size, but it is amazing how these things fight. And the cool thing is, Justin, that you not only fish the Madison chain, you what are some of the other big bluegill lakes that you guide?
Geneva, Mendota, there's some on Delavan, some of the Waukesha County lakes, and then a few lakes to the north, like towards Big Green.
Let's see, Henry. That's a solid 8 right there, Hen.
They're such thick fish though, John. I mean, for an 8-inch fish, he's thick.
Yeah, now you cleaned them last year, so the good chunk of fillet, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
We were fishing the Madison chain in Madison, Wisconsin, a 1-hour drive from Milwaukee, 2 hours from Chicago, and 4.5 hours from Minneapolis.
For muskie and pike, Seaguar threadlock is my favorite braid. It's a 16-strand hollow core, very tight weave, very round, does not dig into the spool, amazing sensitivity and feel, and you literally will grow old waiting for this stuff to fray. The longevity is amazing. It's the absolute best braid I've ever used. For more information, seaguar.com.
Feel the difference in every cast, in every bite, in every moment, in every adventure, no matter the season. When everything is on the line, every memory you make, feel the difference.
When you're meeting with a client, it's so important that you're present with them and you're listening. I've heard lawyers say your job as a trial lawyer is to read the law, understand the law, make the argument. You can't get emotionally connected with your client. I completely disagree with that. In order to tell your client's story, you want to learn what's important to them. Sit down and have a meal together. Learn about their family. Learn about their history. Learn about where they're from. You have to emotionally connect with them. It's their story. It's not ours. And the only way to do that in an effective way is to truly care, to truly connect, and listen.
Yeah, you use a small panfish rod like this, folks. I mean, they're just a blast. There's a dandy right there. Look at that, and look at the gorgeous coloring on that fish. And again, I can't stress enough, and Justin pointed it out at the beginning of the show, to leave a piece of that crawler hanging off. And I love these gold Aberdeen hooks too, because they're an attractant actually down there when you're doing that little shake there. Henry?
There we go.
I don't think that's as big as the one I caught, though.
No, but we're in a little different class of fish right now, I think. They are getting bigger, for sure.
Isn't that interesting? You move the boat 50 yards and you get a different size of fish.
Yeah.
So what that tells you is you come out here, you catch the small ones, you move.
Yep, keep going. Keep looking for the bigger ones because they're definitely out here.
What I when you hook a bluegill, they swim around in circles, folks, and makes the fight so much fun. I mean, ounce per ounce, this is one of the fightingest fish that you'll find in fresh water. And another thing that I like about Justin's guide service is he guides lakes close to Milwaukee and Chicago, so you can do a one-day deal with this and not have to stay overnight. But again, bring the kids out. They're going to just absolutely love this. That's not a bluegill, huh?
No, this one's got a little bit more shoulder to it.
So on these weed edges, folks, you can find both walleyes and smallmouth and largemouth. And what flavor is that, Henry?
It's a smallie, John.
Smallmouth bassaroo while we're fishing for bluegills. There you go. And that's not uncommon, Justin. You can also get walleyes doing this, huh?
Yes, absolutely. Not uncommon at all.
Now, is this chain good for walleyes and bass?
Yeah. Yeah, there's some very large smallies in here, and there's numbers of walleyes.
Yeah, and nice build on that.
Yeah, they're thick fish.
You got the walleyes too?
Yeah.
Henry, what do you got there next to him?
We'll see here, John.
Yeah, let's see if that is going to be a medium-sized bluegill. Hold them up together, guys. Nicely done. Different species, same spot. Line is a very important tool when you're doing this kind of pan fishing. And what do you love about that Seaguar?
It's reliable. The thin diameter on this 4-pound, these fish, there's a lot of them out here. They get fished by a lot of people. This Invisex works great.
Yeah, I love it too. And you can actually use a 4-pound, but it's actually almost as strong as 6, and the fish still can't see it, right?
Correct.
And again, what's it called?
Seaguar Invisex.
And you swear by it?
Yep. Henry, I got your line.
Oh, Henry, you got to keep your line in the boat.
And I got a fish.
Water. Oh, the circle fight. I love that. Now that, you know, one thing is, you know, you and I were talking off camera before, it's the width of these Madison chain fish. That's what makes it great, right?
They are fat.
And you go to other lakes, and some lakes have the same length, but aren't built as well.
Correct. They're skinnier, lack of food, whatever. Some of it, I'm sure, is genetics.
And you can do this every day?
Every day. This is a blast. I never get tired of it.
Ooh, double header, 2 at a time for the boys. Folks, I'll tell you what, this is so much fun. And again, you know, we talked about it earlier in the program, Justin, as much pressure as these lakes get, and I'm talking, you know, I've fished up here for 35 years, and they just keeps producing.
Yep.
Does that amaze you as a guy?
It is. It's amazing. It is. It's amazing.
And the fish stay big, and, you know.
Yeah, there's good size structure.
I mean, it is phenomenal. Can you vary a day where you do bluegills for a while and try for something else?
Yeah, we'll do like bluegills, or I'll have clients start a little earlier and we'll go after walleyes for an hour or two, and then we'll go catch some bluegills, and we always get the bass mixed in with them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we change it up.
Perfect day. Henry?
That's a pretty good one.
Oh yeah. On this spot, they've all been gorgeous.
You know, once the wind picked up, I think that made a big difference too, John.
And Henry, why do you always come on the trips where we can catch eater fish?
It's planned out. I like it that way.
No, I mean, seriously, you're going to clean up 10 of those for me?
Absolutely.
Justin's getting another one there in the background, which is going to be held up right next to you. And we haven't even tried for game fish today.
Right.
Hold those up together, guys. And I've got one in the back here. I'll hand it to you guys so we can get 3 of them on at the same time. There we go, guys. Here's number 3. There you go. Henry, do you have a minute to rest?
No, it's one right after another.
This is, I love the fight on those. There you go, folks. Nice eater-sized bluegill right there. And folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2025 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner is Thomas Milder of Iowa City, Iowa, caught this 14-inch perch on the Mississippi River on a minnow. Richard Blood of Swisher, Iowa, caught this 15.5-inch white crappie on Lake McBride using a jig. Ben Filter of Kenosha, Wisconsin, caught this 36-inch, 22.5-inch pound sheephead on the Mississippi River on a crankbait. Ken Monta of Sussex, Wisconsin, caught this 11.5-inch bluegill on June Lake using a plastic. And this week's first kid winner is Autumn Bertrand of Pewaukee, Wisconsin, caught this 22.5-inch largemouth bass on Big Silver Lake using a worm. And Noah Brown of Washington, Illinois, caught this 10.5-inch bluegill in Illinois on a mini mite. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, save big at Fleet Farm. Get the Plano Weekend Series 3600 Deluxe Tackle Case for just $19.99. And beat the heat with the Plano 32-quart cooler, only $89.99. Hurry in, these deals won't last.
The Quickset screen shelters are perfect for campers and outdoor enthusiasts looking for additional space and comfort. With a fast and easy setup in less than 60 seconds with no additional poles or assembly required, you will be able to enjoy the outdoors faster. Quickset screen tents feature no CM mesh, so you can be bug-free in the comfort of your screen tent late into the evening. The Quickset screen tents are available in a wide range of models, so there's a perfect one for everyone. Quickset by Clam.
You know, folks, with my buddies using leeches and crawlers all day, I'm glad I've got the Johnson Pump washdown kit. All I can do then is spray down the boat and get all that stuff out of there. But the Johnson Pump washdown kit has another use. It's 92 degrees and humid today. Now watch. I'll take care of my buddy Tom in the back. Ah, there we go, Tommy.
Holy smokes, does that feel good?
Oh, there we go, buddy.
92 and humid.
Oh, Johnson Pump washdown kit. What do you think of that, buddy?
I love it. I need one.
Yeah.
Can they put them on pontoon boats?
They're great for pontoon boats. There you go, buddy.
Wait until my wife sees that one. I'm going to get her too.
Yes, sir, Tommy. That is refreshing, buddy. I am going to get you a Johnson Pump washdown kit. Justin, what do you got there, pal? Oh, yeah. Look at the colors on that one, how beautiful that one is, Justin. That is just gorgeous. And you fish all the lakes on the Madison chain?
Yes.
How do you pick one?
It's hard, but you watch the wind. You know, each one's unique in its own way. And you just decide what you're going to do that day.
Oh, Justin again. And this particular spot here has more than bluegills, right?
Yeah.
Okay, oh, that's a nice one right there. And so, like, if I grab a walleye rod and take some casts, I could get a walleye here.
You got a real good chance on it, John.
And you got, what else on this spot? Perch, too?
Perch are rolling in, smallmouth. It's adjacent to a deep break with a weed edge, so the fish filter in and out.
I'm trying for walleyes in the back. You guys are sticking with the bluegills, huh?
Yeah.
I don't blame you. Look at that. Henry.
That's a nice fish, John.
Isn't that, hold that next to your hand now. That's, what's that, almost 8?
Oh, that's over 8.
Over 8?
8.5.
And you said, like, when you go over to, like, Mendota and that and other lakes that you fish, let's take Geneva, for example. How big do those bluegills get over there?
They're bigger than your hand and 10, 11 inches. You can
Seriously.
get them.
And you guide that on a regular basis, too?
Yes.
Another one there?
Yep, a nice one.
Well, I got to get my bluegill rod out again. Ooh, yeah, a fatty. That's a fatty right there. And you know what I like too, Justin, is the fact that these fish bite literally all day, huh?
Yeah. There's bite windows, you know, where you get a different class of fish early in the morning versus what you get later. But for the most part, you can come out here and spend a day and have a blast.
That's it. I'm putting the walleye rod down. I'm going back to the gills. I really am. And, oh yeah, look at that. And you know, folks come out, oh, I got one on now too. And there we go. Oh, that's a nice one. Here, hold these up together. Now mine's a nice one, but yours is a Jim Dandy. I mean, Justin, really.
Yeah, it's amazing what this chain of lakes produces.
And I want to reiterate again, for a family trip, this is just awesome. And do you provide all the equipment?
All equipment is provided. You just need to bring a current fishing license and whatever you want to eat or drink during the trip.
Look at Henry's got one behind you there too. Henry, make this a triple of nice ones.
Oh yeah.
And there we go. Hold them up together, all three guys. Look at that. And I think that Justin wins the size, but all three of it. Yours is nice, Henry.
Yeah, beautiful fish.
And Henry, you fish all over the world. This is still a treat to you.
Bluegill fishing is a blast. It brings you back to when you were a kid.
Yeah.
They taste great. Yeah, having a good time.
Nothing says party like a hot tub party, especially with the Johnsonville Summer Shandy brats. Start off by cooking your Johnsonville Summer Shandy brats low and slow on the grill for about 20 minutes. Then caramelize onions and butter and bay leaves. Once that's caramelized, add your Summer Shandy beer. Once that's to temperature, you can add your brats, and whenever you're ready to have a brat, it's going to be perfect. Johnsonville Summer Shandy Brat Hot Tub. Find the recipe at johnsonville.com.
Henry?
Oh, this one feels a little better, John.
They all fight good. Oh yeah. Look at that. And are those actually sunfish or are those bluegills?
Bluegills.
Now what makes the sunfish different? Do you know?
It's a different species.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. And they'll usually come in before the bluegills and spawn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But they've got that nice sunfish yellow color to them, too.
Yep.
What do you got?
He's pink.
Well, with 3 of us fishing, everybody's catching one. And look at this one I just caught.
That one's rounder.
Up there with that one there, you guys. I mean, seriously, it is a bite every single cast. And I mean, for people that don't know how to fish, this is a great way to start out, isn't it?
Absolutely. Get anyone, whether you're young, old, and a lot of people I get just want to come out and catch fish and they don't take fish home.
Jeez. Oh, man. He's got one up front too. I'm going to hold these up together. There you go. Look at that. And it is interesting, the first spot that we tried, I mean, they were nice fish, but this spot definitely has bigger fish. And I'll tell you what, if you get into those weeds, you're gonna get stuck every cast. You gotta be right on the edge.
Yep. And just adjust your cast. Get right out 5 to 10 feet off the weeds.
One thing I gotta mention, oh, this is a nice one too. One thing I want to mention, folks, we've been fishing for about 2.5, 3 hours. That's how fast this is. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. Got one, Henry?
I do. I think it's my biggest one of the day.
Let's see. Oh, Justin, what's that one, buddy?
Oh, that's got to be pushing 9.
That's beautiful. Hey, Henry, it's hard to get you out of here, buddy, but we got to go pretty soon.
Yeah, I think we did pretty good, John. This was a good day.
You know, Justin, this has been absolutely nonstop since we got here. You know that, my friend? I mean, really has. I mean, has there been a period in the day where we didn't get a bite every cast?
No.
Oh, you guys got, what do you got up there? Doubleheader? I wasn't even watching.
John's got one too.
But here is a small bluegill, guys, if you want to put them next to those. And that's what you catch on a lot of the lakes when you're not on the weed edge. But these big ones are on that weed edge. Henry, we certainly learned that today, didn't we?
We sure did. Weed edge and a little bit of wind will really help with the bigger fish, John.
Justin, great job as usual. You got some openings?
Yeah, I got some openings.
Hey, look at that. Justin's going to end our day, and I wanted to film the close, and of course you catch that. That's 9 inches. That's a beauty. What a great day. And again, you do have some openings?
Yes, I do.
All right. Well, I'll have people give you a buzz.
Justin Neu guides the Madison chain on a daily basis. For more information, give Justin a call. That phone number is 920-382-7890. 920-382-7890.
They say things aren't built like they used to be. Tell that to John Johnson, the craftsman behind Recon boats. He and his small team make each boat by hand, maintaining the highest standards. Every shred of fiberglass, every stitch of upholstery, every latch, hinge, and switch. It's all in the details, which is why the angler is at the forefront of the design philosophy for every Recon boat. Recon boats, made by craftsmen, built for fishermen.
Pete, I'm getting too old for this.
So John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps?
Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set?
Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin.
For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. I don't know where we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.